It's time. The moment has finally arrived. Here at this Magic Academy is where the game begins. And where I, Katarina Clays, meet my impending doom. But I won't let that happen. Bring it on if you dare, Doomflag. I'll take you on without an ounce of fear.
No way! This will not do! Why is the ribbon blue? I hate it! You will change it this instant!
But you chose it yourself, remember?
You're obviously mistaken! I'm in the mood for a pink one right now!
There aren't any others ready.
Enough! You people are useless! Every last one of you is fired! Get her now, Father!
This is Giordo Stewart, the third prince of the kingdom. Go on, introduce yourself.
Katarina Clays. It's an honor and pleasure to meet you.
The honor is mine, Miss Katarina. I am Giordo Stewart. Our gardener takes meticulous care of all these flowers. So, what kind of flowers do you like? Miss?
Oh, my feet are starting to hurt. I can't keep walking on my own. Maybe I'm getting blisters.
In that case, you should return to your room.
As long as I do this, I'm all right.
But...
How rude! What's that kid's problem?
that's just my younger brother, Alan.
Brother? But he doesn't look like you in the slightest.
Yes, most people say that. Your feet seem to be all right now, Miss Katarina.
Oh, hey, wait a second! Master Giordo! These people... This view looks familiar somehow. What is this monkey doing? Ugh, I can't stand dogs. For some reason, they used to bark at me every morning. Wait, why do I know that? Where am I now? Is this a closet? Or maybe a doghouse? No, I know what this is. It's my room. And is that? No way. Is that me?
Miss Katarina, are you all right?
Katarina! Katarina!
Are you all right?
Please, say something!
Miss Katarina! Was that me? I became an otaku in middle school. In high school, I got hooked on Otome games, and after playing one all night, I was running late for school, so I rushed out into the street and died at the age of 17! That wasn't a dream! They were memories from my previous life!
Miss Katarina!
How are you doing? Feeling better?
Much better, thanks. My fever has gone down quite a bit.
Thank goodness. I'm so sorry. I feel awful that I caused you an injury.
No, I'm the one who should be in trouble and worry.
Huh?
Besides, take a look. This is just a little scratch. It's nothing to worry about.
Yes, but even if it doesn't bother you, the rest of high society won't feel the same. It might even eventually hurt your chances of getting married.
Right. High
I've been
society,
thinking.
huh?
I believe you and I
Being
should get
noble
engaged.
seems like more
Of
trouble
course,
than
I
it's
will
worth.
respect your wishes either
I
way.
had a lot more freedom in my
Would that be
previous
all right
life,
with you,
you
Miss
know?
Katarina? What's your answer?
Yes.
In that case, I'll return to present myself formally another day.
Wait to present himself.
Miss Katarina, wow, congratulations!
Huh? What for? Why?
Why? For your engagement to Master Giordo, of course!
For my what?
We've already been informed. We're so proud.
I expected nothing less of my dear Katarina. She won the
I
heart
really
of a
think
prince.
Master Giordo just felt
Indeed.
responsible for my injury.
We must celebrate.
Yes, how about tonight?
And
Hey,
we'll have to
I'm
throw
still
an
not
engagement
feeling very
party,
well,
too.
so we'll be
That's a
going
great
now,
idea.
What now? Master Giordo is wonderful, but I can't feel romantically attracted to an 8-year-old. I mean, I'm a 7. High society is depressing enough, but being engaged to a prince? Now that I'm thinking about it, this whole thing is similar to the storyline in an Otome game I played. Prince Giordo was black-hearted and cruel, but he had a gorgeous smile. The evil rich girl he was engaged to blamed him for a wound she got on her forehead, so she kept him confined. Wait, Prince Giordo? That villainess! What was her name again? Katarina Clay? No, it can't be. I can't just conclude that this is the world of that Otome game. Not just yet. I have to remember everything. Fortune Lover, an Otome game set in a magic academy. It's all about developing romantic relationships with the characters. The heroine, Maria, is a commoner who has the ability to use light magic. She enters the academy at the age of 15. It's there that she meets her 4 love interests. The first is Giordo Stewart, 3rd Prince of the Kingdom.
As long as I'm at your side, I'll never know boredom in all of my days.
The second, Stewart.
Listen, it's not like I was looking for you or anything, okay? I just happened to be passing by.
The 3rd love interest is Katarina's adopted brother, Keith Clays.
So, would you like to play with me, miss?
The 4th is the son of the premier, Nico Oscart.
You have such fantastic ideas.
And then, there's Katarina Clays. She's Giordo's fiancé and the game's villainess. There are 2 fates she can meet if you play Giordo's route. In the happy ending, after tormenting the heroine with almost criminal-level bullying, Katarina is stripped of her rank and exiled. After that, the heroine ends up being happily engaged to Giordo herself. In the bad ending, Katarina attacks the heroine with a knife, but ends up getting attacked by Giordo instead and dies. Having murdered his own fiancé, Giordo breaks up with the heroine and leaves the country. The other routes end basically the same way. Exiled in the happy ending and killed in the bad ending? How are either of those happy? They suck! I have to know for sure! It can't. It just can't be true. But the more I look into it, I think it is. This is the world of Fortune Lover. And that means I'm... We will now commence the first meeting to discuss possible strategies for avoiding the doom ending. Do any of you have a good idea? I do. Go ahead, Miss Katarina Clays. We should simply not get engaged to Giordo. But hang on, Giordo was the one who proposed the engagement to begin with. Can we really do that to him? Good point. Let's just not go to the Magic Academy! Out of the question. All who possess magic have a duty to attend the academy. Here, take a look. Katarina manifested her earth magic at the age of 5. There it is, the earth bump! That was the first time we managed to make a bump in the ground. Seriously? They expect us to go to school to learn about wimpy magic like that? Wouldn't it be best in all regards to simply not bully the game's heroine? Sure, but isn't there a chance we could still be made out to be the evil mastermind here? What do you mean? Well, Giordo is a black-hearted prince who wears the mask of an angel. Isn't it possible he might do Katarina wrong in order to end up with the heroine? Oh no! Oh, this all sucks! What should we do? Order, please calm down, everyone. I have a brilliant idea! It's to kill us. And while we're at it, we should boost our magical power. If we can use magic well enough, we won't have any trouble finding work even if we end up being exiled. Then it seems we are all in agreement that we should improve our sword and magic skills. Are there any objections? No objections!
She's been acting so strange since she got injured.
But the doctor said everything was normal.
To boost one's magical power, it is essential to commune with the source of one's magic. That's it!
Miss Katarina, what in the world are you doing out here?
I'm communing with the earth to boost my magical power. What better way to commune with the Earth than by farming?
If you think about it, you'll realize that farming is how we talk to the Earth.
Thank you! That was just the lesson I needed, Grandma!
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I have a feeling that you are fundamentally mistaken. But this is far more important, Miss Katarina. Master Giordo is here to see you.
Miss Katarina?
Madam!
Good day to you, Miss Katarina.
Giordo is the black-hearted, sadistic prince. That smile is from a wolf in sheep's clothing. Good day to you, Master Giordo. I am communing with the Earth. It should help with my magic training.
Huh?
Starting a farm seems like the best way to take that mindset to its greatest potential.
Communing with the Earth? Starting a farm?
Oh no! Did I make him mad or something?
Oh, I see. What a unique way for you to train.
Oh good, he's not mad! I thought I was about to get the royal boot and be exiled.
Miss Katarina, I've come to present myself to you formally. I hope you'll accept my proposal of marriage.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Crap, now I've done it!
Congratulations, Miss Katarina.
A wound on my forehead and an engagement to the prince. This is turning out just like the game. But I don't want to die young again. This time around, I'm going to live out a full, long life.
This is Keith. He's going to be your little brother from now on.
Hi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And the second Doom flag has been raised! Keith Clays, a distant relative of the Clays family who had a very lonely upbringing. He was the son of his father's mistress, so he was bullied by his siblings. Even after the Clays family took him in, Katarina bullied him, so he spent most days locked up in his room. As a likely attempt to bury the loneliness of his childhood, Keith grew into a frivolous playboy who fooled around with many girls. But after he meets the game's heroine, his lonely heart is soothed and he falls in love for real. And when Katarina interferes with that, she's either exiled or killed using magic. As of right now, everything's progressing just like it did in the game. Plus, Keith is family and lives with us, meaning he'll have plenty of opportunities to try to kill us. Now that it's come to this, I suggest we take action while we can. You don't mean... What? But we can't! For our own sake, we have to. We have to grab him, put him in a box, and then dump him under a bridge! We can't do that! It's just too... A moment. We just have to make sure that Keith isn't lonely. If we can ensure that doesn't happen, he won't fall in love with the game's heroine, and doom will not befall Katarina. Yay! Wait a sec. How do we do that? Well, I think we should just give him lots of attention. That's a brilliant idea! Yay, I always wanted a little brother! It seems we are all in agreement that we must lavish Keith with attention. Any objections? No objections! Hey, Keith!
Huh?
It's a nice day. Let me show you the garden.
Thank you, Miss Katarina. I appreciate it.
If you're really gonna be my little brother, then you have to start calling me sister.
But wait, wouldn't that be rude?
It's always been my dream to have a brother call me sister. Won't you please call me that?
Sure, sister.
These are eggplants, and those are tomatoes.
Wow, and are you the one who tends this garden?
Yeah, I'll let you taste some fresh produce sometime. It's so good! There are fish in this little creek. You can even go fishing.
Really? You fish?
Sure do. Let's do it together sometime. Now come on, little brother. I want to show you my favorite place. This is it. The view from the top of this tree is just the best.
What? So you climb up trees too?
Sure do. Have you ever climbed a tree this big?
Mm-mm.
Then I'll show you the ropes. Watch me. a tree-climbing fiend in my previous life. Everyone called me a monkey. Hey, Keith! Ah! Ow, that hurt. Keith! No! Please don't die! I finally got a cute little brother and now he's gone! Oh, I can't believe I killed you with my butt!
Sister Katerina?
Thank goodness you're alive!
I was surprised to hear you fell from a tree. I'm glad you're all right.
Me too. I'm usually very good at climbing, but I guess I got carried away and fell.
Huh. How interesting.
And I landed on my new little brother, Keith. My mother was terribly angry with me.
Now that you mention it, your parents seem quite a bit more affectionate than when I met them the first time around.
Yes, well, some things happened. Mother mistakenly got a divorce. Since that was cleared up, they've been very loving. We're a happy little family now.
Well, that's good to hear.
You helped me a lot with my sword progress. Thanks for that, Keith. And my farm's coming along great. This should give my magic the boost I was hoping for.
Magic?
Oh, yeah. You have earth magic the same as me, right?
Yeah.
That's great. Would you mind showing me what you can do with yours? I'd love to learn from it.
I don't know.
Come on, just a little bit. Please?
Well, maybe just a little.
That's amazing!
When I pour magic into a dirt doll, I can make it move however I want it to.
Is it possible for you to make it move a bigger doll?
Well, yeah.
Using dirt dolls would eliminate the cost of labor. Even if I end up being exiled, I can make a fortune. I just gotta see that! Please show me!
Well, sure, okay.
That's amazing! You're an absolute genius!
Wait, watch out! Don't get too close to it! Sister! Katerina!
Thank goodness, we were so worried.
Father, Mother...
So how are you feeling? The doctor said you seemed to be all right, but still...
Yes, I feel fine. Wait, but what about Keith?
Don't worry, he's fine.
Thank goodness.
Listen, Katerina. About Keith. His magic's strong, as I'm quite sure you're now aware. But he still doesn't have full control over it yet. So he had promised us that he wouldn't use his magic randomly or without reason. A while back, he even injured his brothers by letting his magic get out of control. He knows very well just how dangerous those powers of his can be. Even so, much to our surprise, he still chose to use them. He told us that it was all his fault, and that he's ready to accept any punishment coming to him.
He's wrong! It was my fault! I'm the one who talked him into using his magic! He even warned me not to get too close, but I didn't listen! I ran up to his doll anyway!
Katerina...
I've made a mess. Keith!
Miss Katerina, I see you've awakened. Are you all right?
Yes, where's Keith?
Well, it appears he's taken the spare key and locked himself in his room.
He what? Keith, listen, it's me! I need to talk to you! Could you please open the door?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Why not?
It might be for the best if we're not close anymore.
This is going to end up the same as the game. I don't want that! Open the door, please, Keith! Keith!
Check it out!
Move it, Runt!
Take that! Come on! Hit it! So close! No! Don't! Monster!
That boy's nothing but a menace.
How frightening!
He'll kill you. Don't get close.
It's for the best. If I'm alone, it's safer. I don't ever want to hurt the people I care about again.
Stand back! If you're sitting near the door, get away from it!
Miss Katerina, wait. What are you going to do?
You should move too, Anne! This'll be dangerous! I'm so sorry!
Huh? What are you apologizing to me for? What happened was my fault.
What in the world are you talking about to do?
Then you're not afraid of me?
Huh?
At my other house, I hurt my brothers. I could hurt you next. I always seem to end up hurting people with my magic power.
Of course I'm not afraid. Instead of isolation, you need to start training so you can control your magic. Let's work hard on that together, okay?
You mean you'll stay with me?
Of course I will! We'll always be together, Keith. Okay?
Thank you, sister!
Katerina?
Mother, wait! I can explain!
I don't need to hear excuses. Go to my room right now.